Good morning, my dear family of A Coffee with Jesus in the Morning. What a blessing it is to share this new day with you. Pour yourself a cup of coffee, find a quiet place, and join us for the next few minutes. Today, I would like to share with you a completely true story. A simple story, one filled with love, tenderness, and a beautiful lesson from God. While Jesus and I were enjoying our morning coffee, something caught our attention. Sitting quietly outside the glass door was a beautiful gray cat. She wasn't meowing. She wasn't making any noise. She was simply watching us. It was as if she were waiting for the perfect moment to come closer. At that moment, I felt that God wanted to show me something special. Because many times He used the smallest things to teach us the greatest lessons. Moved by my compassion, I decided to approach her slowly. I took some food and placed it near the door. The little cat watched carefully. She did not seem afraid, but she did not come closer right away either. She simply waited. As I watched her, Jesus placed a beautiful thought in my heart. True love never forces. Love offers. Love waits. Love is patient. That is exactly how God love is with us. He never forced us into His presence. He simply waits with open arms. And when we choose to come near Him, we discover that His love has been there all along. The next day, something unexpected happened. The little cat returned, but this time she was not alone. Behind her appeared 4 tiny kittens, one completely black, one gray like his mother, and 2 beautiful tabby kittens. Then I understood what was happening. This mother cat had not come looking for food only for herself. She has come seeking help for her babies. My heart was filled with tenderness. God was allowing me to become part of a very, very special story. For several days, we continued feeding them. The mother always arrived first. She carefully watched everything around. She made sure there was no danger nearby. Only then will she allow her babies to come forward. As I watched her, I thought about the wonderful wisdom God placed in the hearts of mothers. Always protecting, always caring, always watching over their children. I realized that true love is often expressed quietly, through protection, through sacrifice, through constant care. As the days passed, something beautiful happened. The mother stopped coming. At first, I felt concerned, but then I understood. She had completed her mission. She had taught her babies where to find food. She had taught them where to find safety. She has showed them where they will be treated with kindness. Now, the 4 little kittens arrive by themselves every morning. They patiently wait outside the glass door. And then they see us, they know they will find food, water, and love. That mother's mission was complete. And it reminds me of how many parents do exactly the same. They prepare, they teach, they protect, and then they allow their children to continue their journey, trusting that God will guide every step they take. As time went by, something wonderful happened. The kittens slowly lost their fear. They no longer run away when we approach. They no longer look at us with suspicion. They begin to feel safe. Some even allow us to hold them. And as I held them in my arms, I felt a deep sense of peace. Because when love is genuine, even the most fearful hearts learn to trust. And I thought about us. How many times do we come to God carrying wounds? How many times do we come filled with fear, with doubts, with uncertainty? Yep, God never grows tired of waiting for us. Patiently, He shows us His love again and again until one day, one special day, we finally learn to rest in His arms. What a wonderful day. As I watched those little kittens, I understood something beautiful. God cared for all His creation. Nothing escapes His attention. Nothing is outside His loving care. Those 4 little kittens may never read a Bible. They never speak a prayer. Yeah, but you know what? God provides for them every single day. And He allowed us to be part of that provision. Then I remembered something very important. If God cares so lovingly for these tiny kittens, how much more will He care for each one of us? I would like to end by sharing a beautiful Bible verse with you. Proverbs 12:10. The righteous care for the need of their animals, but the kindest act of the wicked are cruel. Amen. This story is happening right now. Every morning, these 4 little kittens come to our door. And every time I see them, I am reminded that God is still working through the small details every day of our life. Sometimes we think God only speaks through great miracles. but often He speaks through a flower, a sunrise, a smile, or even a little cat who one day appeared at your door seeking help for her babies. Thank you for joining us today on a coffee with Jesus in the morning. May God bless your life, your family, and everything He has placed under your care. And remember, if God cares for so lovingly for this little kitten, how much more will He care for you? Until our next coffee with Jesus in the morning. May God bless you. Amen.